No, ma'am. The reason why
you are retaliating against me. I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you're being detained.
I'm being detained. This is an illegal detainment. I'm starting the clock. Illegal detainment. I'm starting the clock.
Yes, no.
You're gonna get a complaint, sir.
Add to the list.
You're gonna get a complaint.
There's nothing more satisfying than seeing an evil police officer's ego getting broken. And today, we'll be going through these cases where dumb officers were owned by higher authority. On September 6, 2023, Officer Patrick Akers of the New Braunfels Police Department was conducting a traffic stop when a woman drove past him and flipped him off. The officer got agitated, immediately ended the stop, and pulled the lady over. What happened next would leave you shocked.
Charles Paul 5990, Boy Charles Paul 5990.
35 256. If it's possible, could you make my location? PD 256. Put me at the 1049 of Gardenia. So this is that female, Trevino. She flicks me off as I'm going back to back of my patrol car, fails to signal left hand to go into the left lane. She flicks me off, so I just wanted a second to make contact with her. How's it going? Officer Akers, New Braunfels Police Department. Okay.
I know who you are.
That's fine. Well, the reason why you being
over for flipping you off.
No, ma'am. The reason why
you are retaliating against me. You turned your sirens on and everything. Ran over here like a crazy person.
Okay. Well, ma'am, the reason why you're being contacted is you failed to signal lane change when you flicked me off.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and step out of the car.
As you clearly saw, the lady later identified as Brittany Trevino did signal before the lane change, and it was obvious this stop was retaliatory, as the officer couldn't handle freedom of speech.
Step out of the car. I have 3 officers here.
He's hurt me before. Please don't let him.
Yeah, would you mind, Henderson, go ahead and detain her?
Don't.
In cuffs?
No, because he's been illegal to me.
Okay, all right.
You're under arrest for failed to signal lane change.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
Stay still.
I'm sorry. You guys just know this is bullshit. You guys just know it is. You guys know it is. You're under arrest. Grab my phone. Please grab my phone.
As Trevino explained to the officers, she had previous run-ins with Officer Akers, who is known as a woman of in the city.
You want me to transport, or you think better?
Danny can do it.
Danny, would you mind just transport? You don't have to do anything else other than transport. I'll be there. PD 2V6.
Go ahead.
Can you go ahead and give me next rotational record? That female is in my custody. I believe it's going to be Brittany Trevino.
This person went in custody at 8:39.
What's that? Yeah, she has a driver's license, but...
I'm going to turn this off. No.
Yeah, she has a driver's license, but...
Turn this off. No. Why are we arresting her for a traffic infraction?
Well, she comes down the street, comes right towards me. As I'm walking back by the car, didn't do nothing, she flicks me off. Mm-hmm. And then as she does that, she gets on the lane, fails to signal lane change.
Mm-hmm. Failure to signal a lane change was a mere excuse made by this tyrant cop, as he had arrested the poor lady just because he didn't have thicker skin. Surprisingly, none of the other officers spoke in Trevino's favor.
Can you go way by the back of the car, please?
All units clear to copy broadcast. It's going to be the 25-minute block of 46 West. Callers advising a red Lincoln SUV. Female swerving and putting her makeup on. Have a license plate of Nora Sam Henry 9090.
The officers committed another crime by turning off their body cams, thanks to Trevino's camera on the top of the car, which recorded everything these pigs discussed. However, the sergeant arrived on the scene and quickly released Trevino from cuffs, ending this illegal detainment.
That's a road rage machine.
Do you have an email address? What? Help? Okay. What? That's it is. Alright, Brittany L.
You got like thinner vest in it? Well, yours is pretty thin, right? But I thought it was like, and they're like, you could stab right through it. And I'm like, what do you mean you can stab through it? You guys want me to wear this for bullets? Are you kidding me? What do you mean you can stab through it? I mean, I never tried. They did tell me though that you can stab right through it.
So finalizing that, I assume. They don't have this expensive. Alright. So, right here, Brittany, this is going to be your citation. You've received on the court. The court date is 9/27/23. Address and phone number for the court right here. This is a QR code to check it online.
Officer Akers started to hide as the sergeant was much more lenient to Trevino. It was time he also said something to the corrupt officer and scolded him, but he had a very timid reaction to that.
Okay. So, you're good to go. So I understand that you flicked the officer off. That's not. So my question was, did you flick the officer off?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing. Regardless of what your history is with Officer Akers, your intense hate caused you to flick him off, and then you committed a traffic violation. Okay? Had you just gone on about your day and not worried about flicking people off or anything like that, none of this would have happened.
I know, but
It just. Oh, it did? No, I didn't.
my intention
Let me get. Let me get your signature. That's not pleading guilty. That just promises to take care of that ticket. Okay?
I didn't.
None of it ever is good on those automated ones. Okay? So here's the thing, right? Had you just gone on about your day, right? So your intense hatred is causing you to do other things that is drawing attention to you.
I understand what you're saying.
You need to move on with your life and move along. Okay?
It's hard when something so wrong. Because after you, I'm always, you know, I'm always.
But
And I never thought this situation would happen to me ever. Could have happened in a million years. I never would have thought.
I'm not here to debate this situation with you. I watched the video. I know everything that occurred.
Sergeant Scott sided with his fellow, which is why these corrupt tyrants never improve and only worsen. Instead of lecturing Trevino, he should teach his officers the Constitution.
That's 100% true. It is. So you need to move on and not be running around flipping people off, right? I get it. That's your First Amendment if you want to flip people off, but what it did is it caused you to create a hazard into a traffic infraction right in front of an officer, right? So, with your citation, we're all complete, so you're good to go whenever you want. No, that's not what anybody's saying, right? You flicking people off
I know.
has caused you to do a traffic infraction right in front of an officer and caused you to get a ticket. Right? You can choose to be defined by your past, or you can decide what you want to do. Right? That's If you choose to be defined by what happened to you in the past, then you will always continue to be that person. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying? That's regardless of what y'all's history is, you need to move along with it. Right? Got nothing more to say. Have a good day. Don't forget your phone's on top of your car. You should drive off without it.
While the sergeant may have spared Trevino a trip to the police station and an unnecessary charge, we certainly expected more justice from him. This officer was immediately corrected, but this next tyrant took things up a notch and was later owned.
Yes, you're being detained. I'm being detained. This is an illegal detainment. I'm starting the clock. Illegal detainment. I'm starting the clock.
Yes, no.
You're gonna get a complaint, sir.
Add to the list.
You're gonna get a complaint. Add to the list, huh? I'm sure you've had a lot.
Supervisor responding.
First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes went to the U.S. Air Force Base in West Hampton, New York, and was just taking some pictures of the public area when a police officer approached him.
That's Air Force Base, Francis S. Gabreski. Hey, sir, how you doing? Yeah.
Okay, for what?
Just to make sure everything's gonna go cool. That's it. I just want a picture of the helicopter.
What are you here for?
To get a picture of the helicopter.
That's it?
That's it.
Okay. What's your name?
I don't want to give it. I'm just here for the picture of the helicopter. That's it.
Did you come out of that truck?
No, I did not.
You don't with them?
No, sir, I'm not.
By yourself?
Yes, sir.
Just walked over here?
Yes.
Okay. Well, did you get the picture?
No, I didn't want to do it without talking to you guys first.
The officials in the building clearly did not understand public photography laws, so they called a Suffolk County Sheriff's deputy, who was much more friendly and open to conversation.
Nothing much. No. I was just over there, saw the helicopter, and I wanted to take a picture of the helicopter, and I went up to the guard booth first to ask them if I could take a picture of it. They said no photos or videos allowed. I see the signs, but I'm on public property.
Yeah, no,
and this is
trying to go in and out just because it's the air guard.
But I understand that. But what I'm saying is I'm on public property, right?
Yes, you are.
So I was trying to be courteous by asking them because I don't want to get. I saw the signs, no photos.
Fair enough.
But it's not a law, right?
Well, if you were to go inside past that gate.
If I were to go past, I would never do that.
You're on public property right now.
Never do that.
You are. You're on
so I can grab a picture of that?
Of what? You want to take a picture
of the helicopter? Yeah.
The helicopter. Technically, a helicopter you can take a picture of.
Okay, so I'm gonna go take a picture of the helicopter. I promise you.
If they tell you to stay behind some sort of perimeter.
No, I promise you, I'll take it from public.
I'll come with you. That way, I'll let you know because we're on county property right now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's my jurisdiction.
Exactly.
So I'll let you know if it's good or not.
Okay, cool.
Over here, this is federal.
No. I don't want to go in there. That's why I went over there and asked them before I did it. I didn't want them to think that I was doing something crazy.
You know what it is? It has to do with like security clearance stuff.
Yeah.
You know, think about it this way: you had 9/11 terrorists, going on the Twin Towers.
I get it 100%.
That's why.
But I just want to take a picture of the helicopter. I thought it was pretty cool.
All right, it is actually pretty cool.
The young deputy showed remarkable calmness, which is exactly how you expect law enforcement to behave around people. However, shortly after, another deputy arrived and things started getting a little messy.
That's all.
No problem.
All right, so I'm
doing like a documentary or something?
Yeah. I want to get a picture. I've never been over here, so I wanted to get I got a picture of the sign, and then I wanted to get a picture all from public. I know, you know what I mean. I don't want to.
Listen,
I don't want to break the law, man.
What's going on?
What's your name, badge number, sir?
Helicopter.
You just wanted to take a picture of the helicopter?
Yeah.
I guess.
I went to go talk to those guys in there at the gate, and I want to ask them permission because I saw no photographs. They have multiple signs, no photographs or videos allowed. But that's why I wanted to ask them because I knew if I'm on a public easement and I can see inside and see the helicopter, I could take a picture of it, right?
That I don't know.
Well, I do know.
Obviously, you see the signs everywhere that say no videotape photography.
Yeah.
It is a military installation, so there's a reason why they have those signs there.
Yeah, but
ID on you, anything?
No, I don't. The First Amendment allows me to take pictures and video from a public place. I don't want to go past their barrier at all. I'm staying on public, and I want to take pictures. That's it. It's a First Amendment protected activity.
I understand.
Okay, that's it. That's all. That's all I want to do. No.
Can you give me your name then?
I prefer not. I don't want to be in any
You're
report.
You're not going to give me your name. You're not going to give me ID.
I prefer not to be in any reports. I'm not doing anything illegal.
Deputies appear confused at this time, whereas the law is as simple as it can get. Suddenly, another senior deputy arrived on scene and straight away escalated the situation.
So can I just go grab my picture then and be out of here?
Just ain't that. We're just gonna get our supervisor here just to verify everything. And again, you don't wanna give us your IDs.
No, I don't.
Again, just playing devil's advocate.
No, I get it. I mean, no, I understand. I'm telling you face to face, man to man, that I have no ill harm. That's all. You guys, the sheriff's patrol over here. This is your guys.
The entire county of Suffolk is our jurisdiction, just like Suffolk PD.
That's good to know.
Yep.
That's cool. Hey, what's up? How you doing, sir? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number, sir?
Picture of the chopper. And he came, for what he's saying, he was coming closer to.
I didn't take a picture of the chopper yet, but I'm going to
go and take pictures of something. After they call.
Hey, sir, what's your name and badge number? You're being very unprofessional, sir. Very unprofessional.
Yeah.
Sir, thank you for your service.
The deputy had no respect for the auditor and continued to show arrogance. Not only this, but he did something even worse.
Stop! Stay away from here. Stay over there.
Is that a lawful? Is that a?
Towards us, or stay over there.
Is that a lawful order, sir?
Yes, it's a lawful order. Until we complete our investigation, you are to listen to what we're
Am I? What crime am I being suspected of committing, sir? Sir.
Preliminary investigation.
What crime am I being suspected of committing?
I can't talk over you. I will answer your questions.
I'm asking you a question. Am I being detained?
You're still talking over me.
Am I being detained?
Can you stop talking?
I'm asking you a question, sir. Am I being detained? So I guess that's a no.
Yes, you're being detained.
I'm being detained. This is an illegal detainment. I'm starting the clock. Illegal detainment. I'm starting the clock. I'm gonna identify himself. What was your name again?
Deputy Halfester. You're not being
Halfester.
detained for the record. You're just being interviewed right now.
No, he just.
Because there was a 911.
Can you tell me if he's a supervisor?
Well, we're talking to me right now. It doesn't matter if he's a supervisor or not. Well, we're getting the supervisor. We were called with a 911 call because all this,
I understand
this
that.
is all we got.
So what crime? Okay.
There was a suspicious person. That's all we got. A suspicious person in front of the Bresson Guard over
Okay.
The military installation. So, because of what I just told you before, what happened at the Capitol building,
Yeah.
the federals,
I can understand that.
on 9 alert,
I can
we get
understand
called
that.
because this is county jurisdiction, and now we're here. So we're just trying to figure out what's going on.
No, I understand that.
Despite being a junior, the earlier deputy showed remarkable resilience and opposed his tyrant fellow. This shows how good officers also exist in the force, but tyrants like these often shadow them.
You're very
unprofessional,
Do you have any
sir.
identification on you?
What is your name, sir?
Do you have an identification on you?
I'm asking you for your name, sir.
I cannot talk to you until you provide an identification to me.
You told me I was detained. Am I detained?
You do not have identification.
He told me I wasn't
detained. You have to be ID'd.
No,
You can't walk
that's
out
not
without
true.
being ID'd, so.
You're gonna ruin your career for nothing. For nothing, really. It's a first.
You all day long.
Let me
Matter. Don't
listen.
worry about it.
Listen.
What are you
Just
doing
listen.
here?
Just listen to me.
What are you
Okay,
doing
I'm gonna
here?
explain it to you. Ready?
What are you doing here?
I'm doing a
What are you
First
doing here?
Amendment. These men right here, they swore an oath to the Constitution, to the First Amendment. I'm doing a First Amendment protected activity, and you swore that same oath.
So am I.
Exactly.
You have a legal obligation to answer.
No, I do not. No, I do not. Fifth Amendment, sir.
It's a common law
Don't you love
stop.
it?
Listen.
No, it's not. You could do whatever you want to do, but I mean, at the end of the day,
and you're not telling us your name.
I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
You have.
I'm doing a First Amendment protected activity, sir. I'm on public. I'm on public property.
The deputy tried to intimidate Sean, but he had no clue he was facing one of the most experienced auditors out there who wouldn't budge to unlawful commands like these.
I understand that you may have a law degree that's even better. That's even great.
No,
then you would
I just know the law. Maybe you don't learn it. Maybe you don't learn it.
Listen, we're going to arrest you if you can't produce identification because I cannot let you walk away from me.
You'll be making a very big...
a suspicious act of videotaping a military installation.
What is the crime?
And you have no legitimate reason to be here.
I don't need a legitimate reason to be in public places. You need to learn the law, sir.
Now the crime is obstructing governmental administration.
No, you're going to get fired.
If you cannot
do it.
Provide,
you're going to get fired, sir.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
It has nothing to do with you giving me identification.
Okay.
Your obligation, legal obligation is to
your obligation is to uphold the Constitution, sir. So you told me I wasn't detained, sir, because I want to get out of here.
You're being stopped. You're not detained right now.
So I can walk away.
No, not right now. We got a question.
But that means if I'm not free to go, that means I'm being detained. You can't.
I don't know if you.
I know. You can't detain. You can't detain a citizen. You can't detain a citizen. You're detaining.
We're at a level 2 level and the DeBoer levels right now.
If I'm not free to go, I'm detained.
Ask for your information.
I'm detained. You can ask me whatever you want, but I don't want to be detained. I was trying to be very respectful, man. Really.
Sean was illegally detained while the deputies carried out their investigation. Realizing he was stuck between dumb cops, he asked for a supervisor, something he should have done quite a while ago.
I understand that you have a complainant, but that doesn't mean anything. What's suspicious? Suspicious isn't a crime. I could look at you and call the police and say, hey, this guy's suspicious.
Sure.
What does that mean?
Will come out
what does that mean? So are you a supervisor?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Can you explain to me why I'm being detained?
Ask you one question. Are you done with your helicopter videotaping?
I want to go take a picture of the helicopter right now. I didn't take it yet. I asked first. Even though I don't need to, I asked first. And I want his name and badge number before I leave here.
Okay, well I don't know his badge
so
number.
Is the Suffolk County... all right, I want to get a supervisor to speak to then.
You'd like to speak to
I would like to speak to a Suffolk County Sheriff Supervisor, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm ready for all this COVID stuff to be done with, man. I don't even like wearing these restriction faces.
Wait for a callback.
Very unprofessional.
It's bizarre how these deputies wasted taxpayers' dollars and their important time on an issue like this. Sean had committed no crime and was only exercising his constitutional rights to take a photo of a public place.
It's cops like these that shouldn't have guns or badges. Cops like him. Illegally detaining me. This guy has been very cordial and respectful. I mean, the only thing I can say about him is that thin blue line, right?
And all right, excellent. All right. Yes, no.
You're gonna get a complaint, sir.
Add to the list.
You're gonna get a complaint. Add to the list, huh? I'm sure you've had a lot.
There's a supervisor responding.
Oh, he's en route? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, can I ask you a question? What's your name and badge number?
Sure. My badge number is 499.
499.
Yeah.
And your name?
My name is Deputy McCrave.
Deputy McCrave.
Yeah.
Thank you. 499. Deputy McCrave, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
This officer, this deputy, said I was being detained, and then this deputy said I wasn't free to leave. So
You'll be free to leave in just a second.
So I was being detained, right?
Actually, I was coming out to talk to you to see if you were done with this stuff and to see if you...
What's your name?
Just to tell
You don't even have a badge on, do you?
The captain, we come loose. 339 is my shield number. KORTE is my last name. You are free to go, sir. If you want to wait for a supervisor, that's on you.
Okay, great.
This deputy had surely never been held accountable for his actions, as he had no fear whatsoever. From the beginning to the end, he remained hostile and was on a crazy power trip. Now free to go, Sean decided to wait for a supervisor.
This dude's a clown. Is the supervisor en route?
The supervisor is en route. Are you still waiting to see the supervisor?
Yeah, I want to speak to him. I want to speak to him, yeah.
Okay,
I want to speak to
just
him.
walking away, so
No. I was getting video of this guy.
I
want to make sure I know.
So the supervisor, if you were...
No. I want to speak to a supervisor.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I go and I watch him.
Hey.
I offered to watch him while he did...
Learn the law! Learn the law! All right, thanks. Hey, how you doing, sir?
What's going on?
Are you supervisor?
I am, yes, sir.
What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Tedesco, S104. How can I help you?
I just wanted to talk to you because I was out here on a public easement.
Yes, sir.
Filming.
Okay.
Doing a First Amendment protected activity.
Okay.
And this officer came up to me and he was very cordial with me, and he understood my rights and everything was okay. The only thing I didn't like is that he backed up the other guy who was, his name was Court, I don't know. He said
Okay.
he spelled his name out to me.
Okay.
That they both said he didn't say anything, but these two guys, they said I'm free to leave. I mean, I'm not free to leave.
Okay.
And I would like to make a complaint.
Okay. Well, at that moment, right then and there, they were responding to a 911 call. All right, and so they were in the middle of an investigation. Okay.
But in order to detain somebody, so you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed, is being committed, or is
exactly,
going
exactly.
to be committed.
However, they were in the middle of an investigation. That's what they were trying to figure out.
They
at that
can't
moment.
detain. They can't detain free citizens in an investigation.
They were doing an investigation. Absolutely.
So Sergeant, you're saying while they're doing an investigation, I just want to make this clear. While they're doing an investigation, they can detain a non-law-breaking citizen.
Well, they didn't know
on a public place.
At that point, they didn't know if you were breaking
That's
the law
not how the
or
law
not
works,
breaking
sir.
the law.
Yeah, but
Okay,
that's not
what
how
would
the
you
law
like to
works.
do?
I would like to file a complaint.
Well, I'll take care of that.
The supervisor was just like his colleague, completely ignorant of the law and extremely rude. Sean soon realized that he wouldn't be getting any fair treatment here, but he still insisted on filing a complaint.
Okay, so you don't want to give any identifying information
No, sir.
to us right now?
No,
Okay,
sir.
so what else can I do for you today?
Take the complaint down. Do you do the complaint, sir? You're a
I
supervisor,
will
right?
write up a complaint, yes, but I have
Okay.
nothing to go by. I don't know who you are. I don't know. I don't have any way to reach you.
No.
For anybody to
I'll give you my phone number. I have video to corroborate it if you'd like to see it.
I don't really need that. I'm going off your word.
Yeah.
If you'd like to make a complaint, I'll take that complaint.
No, but what I'm saying is that I can show you video where I was being illegally detained, sir.
Sir, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish right now. If you'd like to give us information, I will write your information down. I will give you
my phone number.
I will submit a formal complaint,
Yeah.
and we can go from there.
I'll give you my phone number. You can reach me there.
Okay,
Follow up with me.
gentlemen,
No, it's. I want to make sure that I'm putting in I was illegally detained by Officer. Do you know his name, sir?
Cordy, K-O-R-T-E, I believe.
Officer Cordy.
If you don't want to provide any name or information.
No, sir. I'll just provide phone number so I'll reach out to you guys. You guys,
That's fine.
how do I get a hold of you guys?
I will give you the phone number for internal affairs.
Sure.
Give me 1 minute.
It's guys like that don't deserve badges. Ticking time bomb.
That's your opinion.
He told me himself. He'll add the complaint. He'll add the complaint to his list. He told me himself. What an idiot.
Even after all this, Sean wouldn't even get a complaint form. Accountability in America seems far, especially concerning these highly paid law enforcement officers.
Yeah, is the sergeant? Yeah, who's taking my complaint? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna follow up with internal affairs.
Did he give you the number?
Yeah, give me the number.
Okay, that's
it.
You said
So
you would reach out.
does he know?
We don't have any information from you, so basically it's up to you to reach out to them if you'd like. That's about it.
There's no complaint form or anything like that.
Complaint form?
Yeah, complaint form.
I don't have a complaint form. Did you ask the supervisor about?
I'll ask him. No problem. Hey, sir, you got a
So, is there anything else I can help you with today?
Yeah, do you have a complaint form? Do you
I do
guys
not have a
form?
complaint form on me right now. No.
You don't. Okay, so do you know what sheriff's office would I go to get a sheriff's?
Okay, so I gave you a phone number already.
Yeah, no, I
so
want the
you're more than
form.
welcome to call that number and follow up with them. Okay, they're the ones that handle the complaints for the sheriff's.
And one more time, your deputy's name was who? What was his name?
Cordy. Deputy Cordy.
Deputy Cordy.
Okay.
Thank you so
Is
much.
there anything else I can help you with?
No, sir.
All right, have a safe day.
You too.
Sean was free to go after filing a complaint, and he left the area. The deputy definitely escalated the situation, and it's a shame he won't be held accountable for this crime. Well, this brings us to the end of this video. Today, we saw corrupt cops get put in their place by higher authority. They were proven wrong on the spot, and while they may not have been held as accountable as they deserved, they'll likely look back and regret the mistakes they made and how badly they were exposed on camera. If you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video and also making sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.